Good afternoon. This is James Cordьe of optionsellers.com with a market and account update for November 16, 2018. Needless to say, the events of this past week have been incredibly devastating for our clients, who I rarely call clients, around the office, and sometimes on phone calls. I refer to our clients as family. On what we call a new account client call, I often thanked and told the new client that we were so happy that you were joining our family. Dr. Steve, your wonderful wife in LA, I'm happy to share with you that Chris's ailments that we discussed so eloquently are gone. She's feeling just great. Kurt and Grace in Michigan, I'm so sorry to say that we never got to go bass fishing. I wound up walleye fishing on Lake Erie. It was not nearly as satisfying as had I got to go with you. Our client in Kansas City, thank you so much for the barbecue sauce. I will enjoy it and think of you always in the future. For Larry and Rex, looks like I owe you a Cuban sandwich. For a client in Marseille, my wife and I were certainly looking forward to joining you, the French Riviera. Sounded so beautiful. Our clients on the Gold Coast in Australia, I was hoping to see that beautiful sunset you spoke of so many times. More locally, Troy, I was really hoping to become a boating enthusiast with you. That I will miss. John, we talked about you a lot in the office. Not sure you know it, but your name was Boca. And though you thought I didn't enjoy our afternoon chats, I actually did. Good luck in Texas. Also here locally, the biggest hockey fan in the world. Jeff, you know who you are. All I wanted to do was sit with you and watch a game. The next time I'm at the arena, I know you'll be there. And I'll pretend I was sitting next to you. For the last several years, many people would ask me if I'm reading from a script. And I can assure you I never was. But our audiovisual guy always said to me to keep it short. Well, he certainly won't be happy with the length of the update today. So many of you chose to entrust in us the ability to navigate in the world of investing practically every time we spoke of positioning your account the best we could. I referred back to my father, who used to sail an 800-footer on the Great Lakes. And I always talked about steering your investment like a boat. I remember so many times saying, if you're steering the wheel and someone's watching you and you're making small turns, that's good. And if you're making large turns, it's probably what you don't want to see. In the Wall Street Journal this week, it spoke on and on about the movements in the crude oil market and the natural gas market. It talked about the incredible volatility that cost funds and fund managers and hedge funds their livelihood. And clearly they had a livelihood because they had investors. This rogue wave that I was unable to navigate has likely cost me my hedge fund. And the reason why I had a hedge fund is because you are clients. I promise you, every day when I woke up and I would check the markets, I was checking for rogue waves. Often when I spoke to you on the phone, we'd be on speaker, and I had my two hands in front of me like they were on a wheel of a boat. And I always want to make the best turns for you. And I tried making small ones. And I truly invested your funds like you were family. I am so sorry that I was unable to manage the rogue wave that hit us this week. I wish I could name you all by person right now, all 290 clients of ours. You were my family. And I'm sorry that this rogue wave capsized our boat. In the coming days, in the coming weeks, our office doors will be open. Our phones will be answered. And any questions that you might have, my staff, Rosemary, and Alicia and Matt and Michael will do their best to answer questions you might have and somehow help. I want to thank you all for becoming part of our family. I wish you all the best. Because every morning when I woke up and I checked the markets, and my wonderful wife made us dinner, and I took my laptop and sat it next to me while I was sipping a glass of wine, because I want to check on the markets and make sure that they were okay. I am so sorry for not managing our ship and keeping her afloat. I bid you great luck and good health, and please feel free to call our office if you'd ever want to speak to any one of us. Thank you, and be well and good health.